Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Nick Bolton has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick-6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. But boy, can it set a tone early.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. This is ahead for about 5. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got Smith. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Raider football. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Troy.
Jones. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give on the counter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Take a swamp. Great. Set.
pressure on its way. That's caught. He loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Okay, here we go.
Give now to the running back. He's contained at the line for no gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back-to-back carries here. He finds space into the red zone. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! The Eagles have it! Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. He makes it into the end zone, so no deficit for them. That's going to tie this game, and they're getting the football.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, triple right, Pacino. Hey, wide shift, Mac. Elsa.
They go play fake with Jones. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Up we go.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Bryce Huff in on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
56. Up we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring out 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Back deep for the Eagles is Isaiah Rodgers. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Set. 63. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Along the outside. He crosses midfield. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And that one's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Right, set. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
It's an option right that begins this drive. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Half 18, half 18.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Go, dog, dog, dog. Timberland, 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 Timberland. Up, up.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. Miami.
And they send a man in motion.
No touch.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Kyle Leviani. Kyle Leviani. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Great, set. Hey.
Motioning the tight end left.
No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He's finds Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Great, set.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for points. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Great, set.
Here's an option right on 3rd. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Moore's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No, touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
No, don't touch. No, don't touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Great, check. Hey, 73. No, touch.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. A low-hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Toss play to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets out of trouble. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
No touch. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They bring a tight end in motion right. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 from the 41. Again, this is White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's White again. No driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Third down, Jones to throw. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's going to be across to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Caught, Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down read option. He keeps it running right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for second down. Taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down.
Here we go, hey.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll get this complete to White. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's White on the give. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Okay, here we go.
Running on second with White. And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Now Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Delta.
He'll go from the gun with Barkley. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Tiger swamp. Delta.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They run it with Saquon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Great, set.
They motion a receiver left.
Delta.
Here's 2nd and 7. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Delta.
They go with Barkley here. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
63. Delta.
Running is Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Delta.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A loss of 3.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Back to throw it. Buying some time left. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So they'll decline this and take the results. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Okay, here we go.
Out of the gun, White. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Able to get it to Moore. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Moore's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's got Shaheed. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders 8 points behind. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. That's brought in by White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Setting up to pass. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Back to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. They run the counter with White. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The give now to White. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
To throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.